Ah, mm. So Terry Fontenote got the answer for Homer Simpson's uh, irrelevant, non-genius, buffoonery style of coaching. Damn, Terry, here's what they think about you. Now, I mean, you a historically bad contract, but yet Deshaun Watson contract exists. Historically bad contract, they said, but Dakota Prescott exists. Historically bad contract, they said. Aaron Rodgers exists. Ah. Good. Duplicitous gap missing draft classes, they said, but everybody complains, it's too much talent on the team. But Terry, here's what they think about you though. You know what I'm saying? They want to ask you questions about dumbass coaching decisions, or you know what I'm saying, in its entirety of abundance. But these are things that you got to answer for. Ain't that about a bitch? I'm trying to figure out how, in what way, in what facet, in what fashion do you come up with these ratchet ass ideas to say the one man that actually has done his job in the last 4 years has the answer to you. The one man that has done his job over the last 4 years got to answer questions for coaching stupidity. Terry, I'm just trying to see what the math, what I'm saying, how the math is mathing, what I'm saying. You can't make this up now. All across the internet, all across Twitter X, all across Facebook, you get these are the questions that Terry Fontenote need to answer. No, because no coach got us out of cap hell in 2020. But Terry got to answer coaching questions though. Because Kyle Pitts ain't Julio Jones, by the fantasy football pundits. Pitiful draft classes, they said. Wow. Damn. Here's what they really think about you, Terry. They won't point the finger at the eraser head, bald headed Homer Simpson, aka Raheem Morris, but they want you, Terry Fontenote, to answer coaching questions. Help me understand, cause you can't make this comedy rich bullshit up. You just can't. You can't. They want you to answer for Homer Simpson. Yeah, I mean, but then still, at the end of everything, they want to say it's too much talent on the team for us to end up this way and that way. But they want Terry Fontenote to answer coaching questions. Terry, is what they think about you, dog. I mean, with your scouting background, you know what I'm saying, and your mathematics ability to erase cap hell, and they say Kirk Cousins' contract was historically bad. Wow. Historically? Historically, they say historically bad. But the Predator, Deshaun Watson, contract exists. Ain't that about a bitch? These armchair, couch potato GMs, fantasy football, dick swallowing as idiots. I believe a lot of these folks may have been out here, may have studied for a piss test. Let that sink in. But they want Terry Fontenote to answer coaching questions. They want Terry Fontenote's seat to be hot. But we got a coach on this team that likes to pocket timeouts. Mm. We got a coach on this team. You know what I'm saying? You know, a well done version of Dan Quinn. You know what I'm saying? And can't you know what I'm saying, find a relevant scheme of defense that cost us 6 games this year, but they want Terry Fontenote to answer coaching questions. Boy, Kevin Hart can't tell a funnier joke than that. I'm just saying, Steve Harvey can't tell a funnier joke than that. Eddie Murphy couldn't tell you a more funnier joke than that. Terry Fontenote got to answer coaching questions. But they said, you know, they literally said, and see it on, his draft classes were pitiful. But yet they do all this complaining, and most of them sentences always end with, it's too much talent on the team. Well, if his draft classes are pitiful, how is it it's too much talent on the team? Somebody help me understand. Make it make sense, because you can't make this up. You can't make this stuff up that they hit send on and splash in big bold letters across Twitter and Facebook. You know, I mean, you know, these idiots are so busy out here looking for the big name, and yet can't even understand the big game. I mean, but you know, 95 to 99.9% of these fools actually think Lamar Jackson is a Hall of Famer. So, I mean, you know, there is that. You know, I coined the phrase, fantasy football, microwave mindset, Madden wannabe players, idiots. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, you want instant gratification. You want to be smarter than the guy that's doing the job. You know what I'm saying? And half of y'all couldn't fix the NFL team, you know what I'm saying, salary cap to save your life. Yeah, a lot of y'all can't even get to work on time to flip a burger or stuff a taco. But you want to tell a GM for an NFL franchise what he can and cannot do. You want to tell a GM for an NFL franchise how to do his job. You want to tell an organization, you want to petition for an organization to fire a guy that erased an $87 million cap deficit and fill this team full of talent, and then have the nerve to say that Kirk Cousins' contract was historically bad when Deshaun Watson in Cleveland Brown history exists. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. New Orleans Saints gave Derek Carr an extension. But you want to say Kirk Cousins' contract is historically bad. And none of you, you know what I'm saying, you know, even bother to look inside the numbers and look inside the contract. A lot of y'all don't even, you know, understand, you know, NFL contract verbiage, language, and whatnot. All y'all see is a number, 180 million. Oh, okay. All right. But you know how to do Ted Fontenote job. When half of y'all can't even manage a cap on the, you know, on EA Sports, Madden. Now y'all got to turn the salary cap off, turn the trade restrictions off, and play on remedial. But got the nerve to want to tell a prominent NFL GM that erased the $87 million deficit and put good talent on this team. Yeah, okay, all right. We're gonna let that sink in. Hey, man, this is your boy OG Big Sam, man, aka Mr. White. Y'all like, share, subscribe to Mr. White Network. And if you feel like it, or you may be able to, chorus a good thought, leave a comment in the comment section. We can talk about it. High New Madness is coming for the season finale. Tune in. It gets a whole lot better.